Pat McGrath has been taunting us, saying that she's coming out with some sort of a new collection, and it has all been revealed. You know the drill. She's all like, here's some beautiful gold sequins, here's the outside packaging, it's pink, it's purple, it's a whole thing. And it kind of always tends to look a bit samey, so I didn't really have high hopes. But now I know what it actually looks like. A massive thank you to both Makeup on Your Radar. I've used their pictures, but also Point Click Vibes, because both of them sent me on this information, and I hugely appreciate it. I appreciate both of you. But let's talk about this, because there's some things to be said. But before I actually get into speaking about each of these particular products, I do want to make it super, super clear that I really respect Pat McGrath. She's an incredible artist, and I mean, let's be real, she's known as the mother in the industry, and with good reason. Like, she has very, very good formulas. But for me, this collection just feels like recycled things that she's done before. And I say this with love, because I know she's capable of better and I'd like to see better. Maybe I'm being very harsh. But this is the Bijoux Brilliance collection, and they say that it's where artistry meets extravagance. And part of the extravagance, my friends, is the price. They have the Mothership Bijoux Brilliance palettes, and they're $76 each. And there's two particular styles. Now, I can't tell which one is which, but one is called Starstruck Splendor and the other one is called Jeweled Temptation. Now, the one that we're looking at right now, can I be 100% honest? These are all shades we've seen before. I also feel like those two shades on the left and the right within the 9 pan are quite similar to each other. They're not dupes, but they're going to look very similar on the eye. This one is a little bit more interesting, but even then, it just feels very recycled. I want to see something a little bit different from her. I'm kind of disappointed. Not that I had like huge hopes for this, unfortunately, but I would say that the formula of this is probably going to be amazing if you're into this. In addition to that, there's the Bijoux Brilliance eyeshadow palettes retailing for $36 each. So we have the Bronze Ecstasy, Sunset Romance, Lunar Nightshade, and Bordeaux Bliss. And even here, it feels a little bit recycled. Like the top left and bottom left palettes kind of look very related to each other. I will say the top right one looks a little bit different. But other than that, it's all kind of stuff that we've seen before, unfortunately. And I feel like for that price tag, $36, I don't know. She has amazing formulas. She's really great at what she does. But I personally would love to see some slightly more interesting and new diverse colour stories. She then has the Divine Blush and Bronze and Glow Trio for $52 in 3 styles. So there's the Fleur Ever Nude, Nirvana in Bloom, and Supernova Siren. I do think these are quite nice. I think this is probably for me like the nicest bit out of it, and would make a really, really nice sort of a gift for somebody. Like that's decent. And the price for Pat McGrath is not the worst. For me, I feel like this is the best out of the lot. But I will also say that I think that this is quite cool. This is the Dark Star Colour Blitz Mascara, and it comes in Renegade Red, Azure Allure, and Electric Jade. The thing that puts me off, however, is the price, because it's $34. And the thing is, I'm okay with spending $34, well, not even, on a mascara if it's black, because I'm like, I'll use that all the time. But colourful mascaras, you don't get as much use out of, and obviously for hygiene reasons, you're going to be getting rid of that within a couple of months. Please don't use it past that. It has so much potential, but I wish that it was like maybe $10 cheaper. Maybe I'm probably being so unreasonable here, but yeah. And as I said before, they have all of these separate sets. So for example, they have the Bijoux Brilliance Total, which is $370, and I'm assuming that's all of the eyeshadow palettes. They then have the Mothership Bijoux Brilliance Duo for $125. So that saves you about 20 something dollars. There's the Bijoux Brilliance Eyeshadow Palette Duo for $62. So I'm assuming that you're kind of bringing in 2 of the 5 pan ones. There's the Bijoux Brilliance Everything Kit for $456. Oh man, Like, if you have that money and you love this, why not? Treat yourself. I personally don't, but that's fine. I wouldn't begrudge you. There's the Bijoux Brilliance Mothership and Eye Palette Total for $250. The Dark Star Colour Blitz Mascara Trio for $85. Even then, like, bundling it is still too expensive, in my opinion. Don't come for me. The Bijoux Brilliance Eye and Lash Kit is $205. The Bijoux Brilliance Divine Blush and Bronze and Glow Total is $130. Now, that I actually think would be quite a good one, particularly for MUAs. There's the Mothership Bijoux Brilliance and Dark Star Mascara Kit then for $95. So as I said, this entire collection is crazy expensive. Maybe it's me being really silly, but every single time that Pat McGrath comes out with a collection, I really, really want it to be new and interesting because, as I said, she is so respected in the industry and for good reason. She does really good formulas, but I feel like she's playing it super, super safe. She's like, this is done well in the past. I know how to do this well. And so she's recycling it a little bit. And I respect that she knows what she's good at, you know. Fantastic, but I personally would love to see her kind of step out of that comfort zone a little bit and kind of innovate that little bit further. Not talking about anything like huge or spectacularly different, but it would be really, really interesting. However, I will say, if you like this entire thing, fantastic. I think you'll actually enjoy it. Like, the formula, as I said, is very, very good. The price is high. Let's be real. So keep a little eye out for like sales or, you know, if there's any sort of deals that you can get on this. But in all, it's fine. The packaging, as always, is just super, super cute on this. But this isn't for me. And that is fine. That is totally fine. But let me know what you guys think. Are you into this? Did you expect more? Is this exactly what you expected? Did you feel like, yeah, this seems about right? Let me know what you think. I am nosy, as always, and appreciate the interaction.